Welcome, 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 welcome. We are live. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Mondays with Marty. And I'm so happy to have you guys here and that you are actually making time to watch this live or to be on the replay. You know, the majority of people tend to watch replays rather than watch lives because we want to wait and to see how long these people are speaking, and that way we can figure out and put it into our schedule. At least that's how I do it. So welcome to another Mondays with Marty, where I give you biz tips and I give you tips to rock your biz and live your best life. I am so incredibly grateful for you all to be here, guys. And my friends, here's my thing. I'm a recovering Catholic, but I still do, the Lent thing. So what I wanted to share with you is that coming from the classroom, I have always for 20 some years used the word guys, and that was everybody. But now I know in 2022 that word guys is not politically correct. So I want to retract the word guys and I want to put in friends. So, because I feel like everybody's my friend. I don't know, do you feel like everybody's your friend? I do. If you're just tuning in, I am so incredibly grateful to you. My name is Marti Angel, known as the Empowering Latina Coach. I am a Latina business coach, and I help Latina bilingual women entrepreneurs, mujerpreneurs, gain clarity and focus on who they serve so that they can up level from brick and mortar to click and order and rock their six-figure biz. I hope that's you, and if you know someone that's ready to do that, then make sure that you share this video. Welcome everybody to another episode of Mujer de Éxito Unbounded if you're listening to this on the podcast. But today is Monday, March 7th, and it is Mondays with Marty. Let's get started today with our title is 2 ways to go from a frazzled hot mess into a focused. So let's talk a little bit about Latina entrepreneurs. And I just want to share with you that Latina entrepreneurs are some of the most fearless and determined people on the planet. They are constantly juggling multiple tasks and responsibilities while trying to make their business thrive. I know, I've been there. However, this can often lead to them feeling overwhelmed and stressed. I'm just going to make sure that I get you to understand that I've been there. So when we're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, we tend to go, kind of give up. So to counteract this, Latina entrepreneurs need to learn how to manage their time and energy more effectively. Yes, energy more effectively. So this article, which you'll be able to read on the blog post, and this podcast or this live, whichever way you're looking at it or listening to it, provides 2 important tips that you can actually use. And that's incredibly important. Are you a Latina entrepreneur feeling frazzled and like a hot mess? Josie, you are not alone. I'm with you. Estoy ahí contigo. According to the 2016 State of Women-Owned Businesses report. Now, I know this report is a little old, but Latinas are the fastest growing group in the section of women entrepreneurs in the United States. However, despite our growth, we continue to face unique challenges as entrepreneurs. Now, you can say whatever it is. You can say porque hablamos español. You can say because Spanish was our first language. You can put all kinds of excuse, but those should be reasons, truly reasons. So if you want to be a successful Latina entrepreneur, a bilingual, a mujerpreneur, you need to learn how to manage your time and energy effectively. So this means that setting boundaries for yourself and your business and learning how to say no when it is necessary is critically important. It also means that you need to learn how to be proactive in creating systems and processes that will run your business. Hence the title of who I help. I help women, Latina bilingual entrepreneurs, mujerpreneurs, gain clarity and focus so that they can up-level from brick and mortar to click and order and begin to rock their six-figure biz. That's my niche. That's who I help. So creating a system and processes like that will help you run your business more efficiently and more effectively. You know, I heard a quote this morning and I just want to share it with you. We did not sign up as entrepreneurs to be marketers. We signed up because we are passionate, whether you're a coach, you're a network marketer, you're a digital marketer, you are a marketer. Right? You're an entrepreneur, you end up being a marketer, but we didn't sign up to be a marketer. We signed up to focus on our processes that help us be more passionate to help those people we want to help. Now, being a bilingual Latina entrepreneur can also present its own set of challenges. And I'm sure if you're one of those, you can agree. Now, so many of my fellow entrepreneurs, they keep saying, well, English is not my first language. Well, if English is not your first language, yes, I understand. It can be difficult to find resources to help you grow your biz. But that's why you need to reach out. Reach out to people like me. Many people that haven't reached out to me probably don't know that I have a source of how to actually finance your biz and create some income. You never know unless you ask. But as a Latina entrepreneur, I know that you may feel like you're constantly juggling a million things at once. Hell, being a woman, excuse me, I said the H-E-L-L word, but being a woman, you're already juggling a million things at once, whether it's the kids, your parents, your spouse, your work, your school, your business. You're already juggling a million gazillion things. I know you're working hard to grow your business, but you also have to deal with some cultural and linguistic, barriers, right? Challenges. It can be tough to stay focused. I get it. It can be really tough to stay focused and clear-headed when you're constantly dealing with lots of distractions. But don't worry, you can overcome these challenges here. And let me share two critical tips to help you stay focused and achieve clarity being an entrepreneur, a womanpreneur, a mujerpreneur, a bilingualpreneur. Number one, learn to stay organized. The best way to stay focused is to keep your work and your workday organized. Make sure you have a system for tracking your tasks and a system for tracking your deadlines and a system for uploading things to social media. Make sure that everything has its place. This will help you to avoid feeling overwhelmed and stressed out. amigas, my friends. Yo sé lo que sienten. I live it every day. And here's the other thing. When we don't feel like anybody's listening or we're not doing the right thing, we tend to want to give up. And I guarantee you, those that give up are never going to be successful. So you must be daily consistent, so that you don't begin to feel overwhelmed and stressed out. This will help you. So focus, organization, right? And I call it focused organization, right? And tip number 2 is know that bilingualism is an asset. I'm sorry, I just want you to know that I come from a long history of being a formal educator. And even though I have the credential that says I'm a multicultural, multilingual credential, which means that I can speak more than 2 languages and I can teach in more than 2 languages, I still get that thing, like I still get those comments like speak English. You are in America. Yeah, I'm in America. I was born here, but that doesn't preclude me from knowing and from the fact that Spanish was my first language, because my dad especially wanted to make sure that I didn't lose my Spanish. So I want you to know, quiero que sepan, that bilingualism is an asset. It is not a hindrance, and it is definitely not a barrier. I want you to realize that being a bilingual mujerpreneur, you have a unique advantage, whether it's Spanish English, Spanish Farsi, English Farsi, whatever that language is. French is my third one. Je parle un peu français. So, it's an advantage over others in your field. So I want you to understand that you need to believe, you mujeres need to believe that bilingualism is an asset. And I want you to start acting like it. I want you to stop apologizing for speaking Spanglish. I want you to stop apologizing for speaking another language. Be who you are. You are that other language. You are authentic. You are raw and you are real. So don't apologize. Act like it is an asset and it will become your biggest asset. I promise. So I want you to stay focused and really embrace your bilingualism. So much I was told as, from my district, do not speak Spanish to your kids. Well, how am I supposed to make somebody, learn the material and excel if I cannot relate to them and they cannot relate to me because of the language barrier? So I want you to throw it by the wayside. Whatever it takes in order for you to speak to your ideal customer, use it, right? In conclusion, by following these tips that I just gave you, which are 2 very easy ones, any Latina entrepreneur can go from frazzled hot mess to a master of clarity and success. So let me ask you, have you been feeling like a frazzled hot mess and now want to be a master of clarity and success? If that's you, raise your hand. I've been there. So I want you to remember to take things one step at a time. Stay organized, be patient with yourself, and with these tools, you too can achieve anything you set your mind to. I promise you. If you're interested in knowing anything about the tools that I use, the specific tools, drop me a message Below, wherever you're listening to this, whether it's on the podcast, whether it is on the live here on the Facebook page, whether it is in a group, I want you to drop me a message saying, I want to know tools. I want to know tools. 4 words. I want to know tools. Oops, 5 words. 5 palabras. Quiero saber las herramientas, right? I want to know the tools. And I will send them to you. I'll reach out and I'll send them to you. I'll send you a link and where you can decide whether you want those tools or not. My friends, I hope you found value in today's Mondays with Marti. If you're listening on the podcast, I hope you found value in this. And as always, I am incredibly grateful for everyone who listens, for everyone that is here. Gracias por estar aquí. Have a beautiful day, night, evening, whatever time you're watching this, it's the perfect time. Remember that. Gracias y que tengan buen día, buena noche, lo que sea. Y acuérdense que al momento que ustedes lo están escuchando, es el momento apropiado para que ustedes escuchen este mensaje. Have a great one, guys. Namaste.